Hi, in this video, we'll see about the data structure in VisualSim. First, what is a data structure? Data structures are the signals or transactions that propagate from block to block along the wires between ports. Data structures are equivalent to a packet on the network or a collection of wires or pins on a chip or a message between methods in software. The data structure contains a number of fields with unique names. Every block in a model operates and makes decisions on the content of the data structures. Data structure fields can be manipulated by the expression list, script, and custom coded blocks. All other blocks use the field values to make decisions such as routing, execute, read or write operations, and implement delays. Also, the data structure fields can be of any data type, like the strings, booleans, doubles, arrays, etc. Standard header. Every data structure has standard header that has fields called block, which denotes the name of the block from which the data structure is generated. Data structure name is the name of data structure template. Time is the simulation time when data structure was created. This is a timestamp that can be used to compute the latency and to determine the deadline previews. Index and delta are the user settable fields. These fields can be used to store intermediate values that might be needed for a calculation in the model. ID is a unique ID of each data structure from each source. This is an increasing sequence. Data structure generation. There are various methods for generating data structures, like using transaction sources available in VisualSim and the RegEx functions. The transaction source block generates the data structure according to the data structure template name specified in the data structure name parameter. So this will create a header data structure. The next method is by using the RegEx function. Here we have a regex called new token, which will create the data structure according to the data structure template. So this will create a processor DS data structure. So now you can see the header data structure generated by the transaction source and a processor DS data structure generated using the regex function. Types of data structures. There are different types of data structures in VisualSim. Header is the standard data structure and processor DS is the data structure template used by the hardware modeling blocks, and ether DS task class are used for the network modeling. Apart from the data structures available in VisualSim, the user can also create their own data structure according to the application. To do that, the data structure field names and the initial values must be specified in a file. The text-based data structure can be located anywhere in the file system that can be accessed by VisualSim. If the text file is not under VisualSim data, then the path for the file should be provided in the data structure name parameter instead of the data structure template name. This is the example for data structure template. Here the data structure contains a number of rows and each row contains a field name, the type and the value. So the initial values for the fields are initialized here. Adding and removing fields. There can be any number of user-defined fields in data structure. The types of the user-defined fields are inferred from the initial value. The fields of the data structure can be dynamically added or removed in the model according to the need of the application. The fields can be added to the data structure either using the blocks such as expression list, script, smart machine blocks, or by using the RegEx function. In this model, we have a traffic generator that creates a header data structure. And here we are going to add an additional field called data size to the header data structure by using the expression list. The next method is by using the regex function. Here we are using the setFields regex function to add the two fields called data size and priority of these values. So here you can see the data size field value added to the header data structure by using the expression list, and the data size and the priority fields added to the header data structure by the regex function set fields. And the next one is removing fields. The fields of the data structure can be removed using the remove fields regex function. Here you can see the remove fields regex function mentioned, in which we are going to remove the fields called delta and index from the input that is coming to the expression list block. Here you can see the delta and index fields missing from the header data structure. Next one is field usage. The fields of the data structure can be used either as a parameter or to hold information of the packets across the model. For example, in this model, assume there are two networks from which the packets are being generated, and it passes through the channel and reaches the corresponding destinations. Here, we add an additional field called network name, in which the name of the network from which the packet is generated is mentioned for identification. Similarly, here network 2 is specified. So, in the channel, the packets are being identified by the network name and sent to the corresponding destinations. Here we can see the network 2 packets and network 1 packets in their respective destinations. Similarly, in hardware models, the data structures can be used to identify or hold the information regarding the command, like whether it is read or write, and the destination of the data. And also here you can see the trace array field, which holds the information regarding the flow of data across the model, which can be used for further analysis and for debugging, and also for identification of the data. Thank you.